the all-stars versus the no-stars. Who will prevail?
John? Yep. Good find.
Shot, John.
Yes.
John, Chris. There you go.
Nice. Here we go.
This is what I'm talking about. Fight.
Good D, John. 3 seconds.
Oh, 3. What? That was 3 in the key.
This is our last chance at redemption for the year. We got to lock in right now.
We're good. We're good. We're going to regroup.
They're going to lock in.
No.
I crashed the glass. I shouldn't have.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get. Welcome to the NBA. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Bruce Brown. MP is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Nwora in at the 4-man position. And for the Nets, Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Schroeder, rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Now here's Schroeder. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Thomas. Into the lane. Goes up again. And the layup is good.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Pass to Trent. Payne with it. From the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Well, the defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
And here's Schroeder. Claxton passes to Schroeder. Got it. Schroeder's got his second basket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Schroeder against Payne. From outside the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Poke loose. Bridges with it. 15 in his last outing. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Down low. Here's Payne. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Payne's got 10.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Bridges misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Payne with the bucket.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Toronto. They currently hold the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Nets. They're a ways down in the standings.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through. They're so disappointed. And really, so are their fans.
All talk, no walks. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Walker, he's checked in for Thomas. And Simmons is subbed in for Schroeder. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Olenek's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Nora. Dick, he's checked in for Brown. And quickly subbed in for Trent. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
He can't hit that time. Oh, Olynyk with some nice D. For Toronto, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. 1:03 left in the first quarter. And here's Payne outside. Again, MP missing.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Toronto's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Again, MP missing. Brooklyn trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Walker. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And so MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the...
Substitutions on the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Schroeder. And there's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the dribble drive with a quick first step. Nice.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. So for Toronto right now, Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Nora in at the 4 slot.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
Yeah, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
Second quarter.
Payne against Schroeder. 3-pointer. The shot by Payne, no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Thomas. No good from 11 feet.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Payne with the bucket.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 6. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Payne. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's quickly. Schroeder with a rebound.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Thomas passes to Schroeder. Here's Claxton. And a nice finish on the layup.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
The Raptors have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Brown passes to Boucher. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by the Nets. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nora. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson passes to Thomas. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
29. 41. And your next U10 team.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Nets 5. For 3, Bridges. Hurdle grabs a miss. The Raptors with a lead. Trent outside. And he banks in the layup. Trent's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
It's Bridges on the wing. Johnson on the wing. Hurdle grabs a miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Raptors making a change here. Olenek's checked in. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
The shot by Payne, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. It's good. Thomas has got 6.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
Abaji's checked in for Toronto. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right.
Substitutions on the court.
Seven seconds left in the 3rd. The shot by Payne, no good.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And that does. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Nwora in at the 4 spot.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Payne with the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Payne. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons, just so good at sending it back.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Schroeder in for Simmons. And the Raptors call time here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Back to Payne. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
But those are essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
Trent finds Brown to the paint. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. A deep 3 from MP. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Here's Thomas, guarded by Trent. Shoots. And the Nets miss again. Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside, Brown. Pass to Olynyk. Now Trent. And here's Payne outside. Second chance shot. And the basket by Trent. And now a 4-point Toronto lead.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
Here's Thomas. Nice D from Brown.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
The Raptors making a switch here. Nora's checked in. And so here is Toronto. And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no luck that time either. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Kept alive. Claxton. Up again. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And he's unable to get the second one. And the Nets call time here. They're losing by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Thomas. Outside Schroeder. Over Payne. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian.
Real for life, baby.
All right, here we go. Game 2.
Here we go. Redemption.
Oh, man. I don't like losing the tip. No.
Yep, switch on there. Box now. Yep.
Sorry, John. I didn't want to risk it.
Y'all good?
Good take, Chris.
Great take, Chris.
There we go.
All right, 2 up on the board.
Oh, that's a steal. Come on.
Don't go for steals. Don't go for play discipline.
Steal,
Play discipline.
folks.
Don't go for steals. Do not jump. Do not reach.
Oh, Brian.
Too far.
Good shot.
All part of the plan, Rodney. All part of the plan.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here's a shot from earlier on. As the Sun, and now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Gordon. Nurkic is out there with Durant. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Allen in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, Gary Trent is out there with Payne. Then there's Brown. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Nora in at the 4-man position. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Payne's shot is good.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Gordon, the pass to Durant. Booker outside. From the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. There's the pass to Nora. To the inside. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist from Payne.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Suns. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And I think for the Raptors, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Now here's Booker. Last game with 30 points. Count it.
Others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it. That's that mid-range J.
Payne dishes to Brown. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burner.
Outside Gordon. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. KD on the wing. And he lays it straight in.
Well, the quickness and skill set and separation here helps KD work inside.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Trent finds Payne. Here's Brown. Out to Payne. But 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. And the shot goes in.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
Raptors leading by 4. Brown feeling it out a bit. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And doesn't like how things are going.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Trent. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Excellent D there from Allen.
And a big part of Grayson Allen's value is his ability to space the floor.
Well, I'd say that's his biggest utility offensively, is that he goes to find the gaps in the offense. He chases space, and he's capable of knocking them down.
You've got Jakob Poeltl. Payne out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Nora in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here is Durant. After the made shot from Payne. Booker outside. Jacks up a 3. And Poeltl pulls it down. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you.
That's his first personal.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And so here's Toronto. Devin Booker missing his last shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
McDaniels checked in for the Raptors. Now here's Booker. After the miss from Payne, Booker finds KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Now Devin Booker, a shooting guard that does have some point guard skills.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Allen.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Oh, G8, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Now here's Payne. 10 points for him. McDaniels kicks to Payne. 5 to shoot. Another miss by MP.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Trent passes to Poeltl. It's hauled in by the Suns. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Suns leading by 5. Booker with it. Now guarded by Payne. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to KD. Now Booker. Tries from 10. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
A 3 from MP. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And the basket by Gordon.
Great finish from Gordon in traffic. You like to see the smaller guys operate down low as long as they're patient.
It's Trent on the wing. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Here's Allen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading.
38. The Suns, 46. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Grayson Allen is out there with Durant. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Booker in at the point.
Oh, man, been real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
Here's Nora. Kicks it out to MP. Latrey nailed from three-point land. Payne's got 16.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Trent outside. Fires for three. Here's Pirtle. Up and in on the lane. 6 points for him.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Booker, no good. Raptors trail by 8. Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, when he can get on a burn.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Well, Greg, the Suns going all in with the new big three, Beal, Booker, and Durant. That's a lot of firepower.
And they didn't hesitate to bring Beal into the mix. The shooting that they all provide is...
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
We've got Payne. Also Emmanuel quickly out there. Pirtle is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Nora in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Back to Payne to tie it up. A three-pointer is right on target. Payne's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Booker in the post. Working on Payne. No good from Booker. And so Brown will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
MP against Booker. To the middle. Here's KD. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
KD, a scorer, so he's going to invite that kind of contact and force his way inside.
Raptors moving the ball around, and Payne slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Count it. And now it's 27 points for Devin Booker.
Most fans think of Devin Booker, they think of the range, but man, he's attacking right now to get to the line. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Quickly kicks to Payne for three. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Booker. Payne grabs the board. Raptors trail by 3. Down low. And Brown throws it down hard.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Trent's checked in for the Raptors. And then for Phoenix, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Gordon subbed in for Bol Bol.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Suns call time here.
Suns penalty.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, and he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win.
Thanks so much, David. And a deep 3 from Booker. And the Suns miss again. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And here's MP for 3. Here's Pirtle. Banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 3.
In these types of situations, this team turns to Pirtle. He is more than ready for any challenge that comes his way.
Booker fires from way outside. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, they get it back. Mora, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Basketball. And here's Payne. Here's Nora. To Payne. A 3-ball. Here's Pirtle. Good.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Pirtle with the steal. He gets it in there.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
No good from Booker.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
A 3 from MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down?
It'll be a Raptors timeout.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate.
Real for life, baby. El verdadero movimiento. Orientando las nuevas generaciones. Llegaron los muchos en el trópico.